Hello guys, welcome back to Miss Sugar Love Craft, and I'm on today to pretty much let's learn about some of these Cricut tools. Um and if you want to learn, this is basically for, people who are just starting out. Hey, maybe you haven't used some of their tools yet. So, if you want to get to learn about the tools, let's dive into it. Just stay tuned. All right, so in this set, it's called the weeding tool set. This weeding tool set includes 5 of the specialty weeding tool. Of course, there's the fine um, tweezer. Then we have the hook tweezer. Then we have the weeder. Then we have the piercing tool. And then we have the hook weeder. All right. So this set is just to make weeding fast and easier for you to be able to lift and remove and place your cuts with ease and accuracy on whatever you're doing. So like I said, these have variety of different styles and angles of tips for you to work with your vinyl, whether HTV vinyl or just regular permanent or removable vinyl. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, this is for those folks who may have the Joy, and this is just a starter tool set for the Joy. I am not going to mention prices in here, guys, because prices do change, and I don't want to be quoted for any price. There are times where you'll get, if you are a Cricut Access member, you'll get discounts. I know Access member get 10% off. Sometimes they run specials that you get the special plus the 10% off. Sometimes they run special on their mystery boxes. You get first dibs in, getting a chance to place those orders. So, I'm not going to mention prices, okay? Because I don't want anybody to quote me on any prices. Alrighty? Alright, so this one, the features of this Cricut Joy starter tool set, it's a 3-piece that includes the tools you'll need to work on your Joy, of course, your little Joy projects. Of course, they came out with the Joy Extra. Yeah. Let me tell you, the tools that I'm talking about here is because I worked with them. I own them. I'm not just talking about them because what I did was I was so excited about Cricut that I did buy all their tools. I bought their machines and I bought all their tools. Currently I own 6 Cricut machine, 2 Maker, 1 3 Explore 3, 2 Explore Ear 2, the Cricut Joy. Oh yeah, it's 3 Makers. My bad. 3 Makers, 1 Explore 3, 2 Explore Ear 2, and the Cricut Joy. So yes, I do own these machines and I do use the tools. So this tool, like I said, it's perfectly a beginner set, starter set for those who use or own a Cricut Joy machine. And it includes the once again, the scraper and weeding tool in it. So great buy and a must have for you. Okay, you want to clean off your mat, you have that too. Oops, I went a little bit too far. So let's go back. So yeah, so you had a sneak peek on the next one, right? So let's move into the next tool set. All right, the next tool set is definitely a good buy. It's the applicator and the remover set. Of course, 2 pieces. So 2-for-1 toolkit pretty much. And like I said, it's the scraper, the applicator, which you use to smooth out, make sure you have no bubbles, or or even get it to perfectly stick to your mat if you're using a mat, of course. Yeah, and then your remover, perfect to remove any little extra vinyl that is on your mat. So that is definitely, like I said, another good buy. Okay, now we're gonna go into the basic set, the basic tool set. This is also a great starter kit for a beginner. 5-piece, I can't count, it's actually 6. I'm looking at the screen and I'm saying 5 pieces, but it is 6. Now, but then again, no, correction. It is a 5-piece because the top, this top is not considered a tool. It's just a topper. And that topper goes on top of your scissors. So it is a 5-piece. I guess I just kind of fooled myself right there. But yeah, it is a 5-piece. And of course, in this 5-piece, as you could see, you have your scissors, your scraper, your tweezer, your weeding tool, in this 5-piece set. So, just a basic tool set that you would need to be able to complete any project, any DIY project. Whether you're using, like again, I said, permanent, removable, or HDB vinyl. This is definitely the beginning and the essential set for someone who's just starting off with their Cricut. Now, keep in mind, there are some generic tools, just like these. I am only going over these just because I know I'm not the only one that owns these tools. So, or want to own some of these tools. So that's the reason why I'm just going over them. Okay. Next is the portable trimmer. And this portable trimmer actually comes in 2 sizes. Is it 2 size? I think there's a 13 and or maybe I could be wrong. I own 2 of them. Maybe I bought, maybe I bought 2 of the same thing. Maybe that's why I thought there were 2. Yeah, your girl could have actually bought 2 of the same thing. Let's see, let me measure. Yeah, they're the same thing. Yeah, I bought 2 of the same thing, so not knowing that they were the same size. And so yeah, the portable trimmer. And of course, I would tell you, go ahead and get the blades, the replacement blades, because you would need them. You don't want to be trimming something and then your blade go bad. The only one downfall of this blade is sometimes they will fall out. You have to pop them back in. But it is a great portable trimmer. So that's definitely also a good buy. All right, so let's get into our rotary cutter. These are great for when your stuff is on your mat and you have to cut it and you don't want to use a scissors, you could literally pop out these two blades. Once again, I own both sizes. You do want to get your refill blades as well as a backup. You don't want to be working a late night, because you know us crafters, DIY project makers, we tend to work late night. So you don't want to be working and then your blade get I know you might have a backup scissors, but you don't want to lift, you don't want to move stuff, you don't want to shift stuff on your mat. You just want to run that blade across it and get it done. It not only could cut through your vinyls, but it definitely can cut through fabric as well. So like I said, it's a great buy, and something that you could definitely you know, use. Like I said, they'll cut very well through your materials. I want to say, I know the 60 millimeter will cut through the fabric. Let me double check here. Yeah, both of them will cut through the fabric. So like I said, one is 44 millimeter and one is 60 millimeter. Let's move on to the next one. So let's talk about the scoring stylus. Now, there are two ways you could score on your Cricut machine, right? You could either use the tool that you would pop in section B, or you could use the scoring stylus that you'll pop in section A of your machine. Now, this scoring tool is basically to help you to be able to score and bend your materials without having any extra creases in and around your project. So it is also definitely a good buy. It's not that expensive, but like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about pricing. So, you know, it's good for when you're folding lines on cards or envelopes or boxes or 3D projects. It's definitely a good tool to buy and to have in your craft area. All right, next we have here is our True Control Kit. As you can see, it has all the blades that you would need. It comes with 5 extra blade. Of course, this also comes in different color. I know that that's the lilac. I believe there's a blue. What are the color? I think there's a mint. The rose. I think they kind of make the colors to match up with the machines. You can buy this with or without extra blades. It's not a lot to get the extra blades with it. A couple of dollars to get the extra blades. So I will tell you, buy the kit if you really want to work with this. With the True Control knife. Okay, I would tell you to go ahead and buy the kit. All right, let's move on. Now, we already spoke about the weeder. The weeder also come in that set that I spoke to you about. So let me say, I would recommend that you buy the sets and not so much the pieces. I think it's a win when you buy the set. But this weeder definitely help you to weed out your project. You know, I love it. It has a great tip to it to help you to tackle through, you know, even the smallest of weeding stuff. that you want to be able to remove from your projects. Ooh, I kind of got tongue twisted right there, but let's move on. Now we have the scraper. Now there is more than one scraper, but I just wanted to go big, so I added the XL scraper. There is, like I said, more than one scraper, but right now I've only added the XL scraper. Great to use on your projects, especially for varnishing material and clearing all, clearing your mats, your machines, take off all those things off the mats, the extra stuff that will be left on after you do a cut. And it's also easy to use to smooth out your vinyl or paper or iron-on projects. So there you go. You have the scraper. There is, like I said, some smaller scraper that you could use. There's even one that has blades on the side. Okay, that you could also use as well. So yeah, that's also a good buy. But remember, like I said, always try to look to get the set first. If you could get the set, go for the set. Okay. What I will be doing on my next video is we'll talk about some of the other tools that we use on our machines, and those tools are the blades, the knife blades. Wait, let me get to that. So that's it for this session. My next video we'll be talking about some other tools, and these are the tools that are blades that comes with the different housing. These are the blades that are in your, I want to make sure I was saying this right, because let's open this machine. Yeah, those blades are the blades that will be placed in section B of your machine. Okay, so on my next video, that's what I'll be covering. So just stay tuned for that. And once again, you know who this is. It's Miss Sugar Love Craft. I enjoy doing this. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.